Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second installment of WWE 2K24 MyGM. I'm Tyler from the Pinfall, and today we're going to be doing 2 shows prior to Hell in a Cell. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Some of the journal prompts we got at the end of last episode, I just want to highlight very quickly. Logan Paul, we promised him a triple threat or a fatal 4-way match against Bray Wyatt and Brooks Jensen. He wanted a little bit more of a challenge, so we will give him that challenge. Isla Dawn, we promised her a rematch against Gigi Dolan within 2 weeks, so she will get that rematch. And let's see what Triple H has for us on the commissioner goal. Have at least one Extreme Rules match. Easy peasy. We can afford it if need be. First things first, I think I want to go ahead and upgrade our arena from the high school to the concert hall. That was 100,000, so actually we can't afford the Extreme Rules. And now we only have 8,000 left to play with, but it's okay. I'm thinking we're just gonna have a normal show anyway. But that's gonna be a huge upgrade for us. We'll go ahead and we'll use this Bad Publicity 3 card here. Who is leading? I think ECW is leading, but we are trying to win the Monday Night Wars. We'll hit WCW with the Bad Publicity card. What else do we got? Let's see. What star can we take if we want? Damian Priest is available. Not much on SmackDown side of things. WCW has Gunther available if we need him. Could be a huge star for us. And ECW, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, the only two really worth noting. Nia Jackson's Zelina Vega too, I suppose. But it's not looking like we'll be using our cheat code power-up card this week. Let's get right into booking the matches then. So I think we will have the Roman Reigns, Randy Orton rivalry continue to brew here in the main event. The opener, we can have Bayley and Liv Morgan have a little one-on-one here. Logan Paul said he wanted a triple threat or a fatal 4-way against Bray Wyatt. And I believe it was Brooks Jensen. Let me double check. Yes, it was Brooks Jensen. We don't have men's tag titles yet. That's the one title we did not book last week. So let's go ahead and let's have our tag team title match. I wish I was able to use Brooks Jensen. Yes. Let's do Karrion Kross and Dirty Dom against Braun Strowman and Trick Williams. This is going to be an interesting little bout, but everybody's classes match, so we'll see how it goes. We'll make this the opener just because title match, I feel like it might get that extra boost. And Bayley and Liv Morgan, I feel like, can be that second mid-card match. Any promos. Let's go ahead and do a tag team call-out from the champions. Who did they beat for the titles? I don't even remember. Let's do, Piper Niven and Isla Dawn. Perfect. Try and get a rivalry going there. We'll have Tiffany Stratton do a self-promo. Let's get some money. We'll have Josh Briggs advertised. I don't really care if he loses popularity right now. All right, starting off with the Tag Team Championship bout. And Braun Strowman and Trick Williams are your new Tag Team Champions. An okay match. And we got the rivalry with Mysterio and Cross. I will take that. Honestly, for an opener, I will take that. Weak promo, but we did get the rivalry from the women's tag side, which is perfect. Now Logan Paul, Bray, and Brooks. And Logan comes out on top. He asked for the challenge, and he stepped up to the plate. Kudos to Logan. Tiffany with a big pop on her promo. That is lovely. We love to see that. Bayley and Liv Morgan for just a regular exhibition, building up the women's world title rivalry, an okay match. That goes to level 2. Josh Briggs takes a huge popularity hit, but for $5,000, we will take it. And now the main event. This is a pay-per-view match in itself, obviously. Roman Reigns, Randy Orton. Roman comes out on top, and it's a good match only. We did get a level 2 rivalry from it, though. Can't complain. Let's see how things are going on the SmackDown side of things. Kofi and Veer Mahan have a rivalry going. The WWE Champ gets no pop. Elton Prince, Blair Davenport, and Natalya. Nothing. Rhea Ripley, the women's champ, calling out Nikki Cross. Here we got the tag team champs, Tyler Breeze and Carlito against this makeshift American made, and their rivalry is growing. This is a pretty alright show for SmackDown so far. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Damian Priest, Luke Gallows, main event. And Damian Priest comes out on top. Good match. WCW side of things, we have the WCW champion, Finn Balor, going against Julius Creed, defending the title. And it's an amazing match. So far, WCW coming out swinging on the Monday Night Wars. MVP and Johnny Gargano have a little bit of a rivalry. Ivy Nile and Maurice have a little bit of a rivalry. That's an okay match, too. Cedric Alexander gets a pop. We have women's tag team titles on the line. Valhalla and Asuka against Shayna Baszler and Candice LeRae. Good match there. Kind of like the team of Valhalla and Asuka. They kind of match each other a little bit. Gunther with a charity promo gets some fans for the show. And Ashante versus Omos for the TV title, and Omos retains in an amazing match. And here we go, tag titles again. They were on the line last week. CM Punk and Butch, Corbin and Kaiser. Yet again, the rematch. And Corbin and Kaiser standing on business, holding the title yet again. Zelina and Io. This should be a good match. Two cruisers, probably be mediocre though. Yep. But they do have a rivalry from it, and Zelina Vega is on top. Charlotte Flair ripping a charity promo for 4,500 fans. Dawkins and Hudson in a mediocre mid-card match. Indy Hartwell calls out Nia Jax, and the ECW television title on the line between the War Raiders and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and it's gonna be Ivar, I believe. Or is that Eric? I can't tell you the difference between the two. We had a good booking, not quite as good as WCW or ECW, didn't have any titles on the line, but that's all right. Braun Strowman and Trick Williams are an incredible tag team. Love that. People like tonight's Raw. People like that Roman and Randy are growing. Tiffany Stratton dropped a great promo. Everything felt different. Dominic and Cross worked okay as a tag team. All right, well, we got 44,000 fans, $65,000 profit from that show. Can't be too mad. We beat SmackDown in the fans change. Let's see. Did not beat WCW or ECW. That was expected this week. Listen, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You know, it's going to take us a couple shows, a couple PLEs, a couple rivalries to end to really propel ourselves forward. But we're still in last place. We're 5K behind SmackDown. I'm not too worried, like I said. The only thing I'm really worried about right now is our money, to be honest. Bray Wyatt's under 40 stamina, no problem. Eric Bischoff is not happy about my little stunts. Well, you got to get dirty if you want to win. Oh, no, Dominic Mysterio. 25K to get him to the show. I mean, do we need him on today's show? He's got 40 stamina. We don't necessarily need him. We'll let him slide on this one. I can't afford to release him. Well, it would be great for the paycheck, but yeah, we got to get Isla Dawn and Gigi Dolan a rematch. That is right. I forgot about this. Let us do that. Any of these power cards worth it? No. Vito Star, no. Cheat code, there were not. I'm waiting for a big superstar to drop the title before we pop that cheat code card, whether it be Punk or Rhea Ripley or God knows who our options are. It's definitely not Elton Prince, the WWE champion, I'll tell you that much. So let's go ahead and let's continue to book our show. We still only have 73,000, so I think the wise play is to just stack our bread. We'll have Randy and we'll see. We'll see if we have Randy and Roman part 3 here. We need Logan to get a U.S. title rivalry going. I'd prefer it with Bray here. Let's try and make it happen. Let's put the title on the line in the main event. U.S. title, Bray versus Logan. Try and get a rivalry pop from it. Let's get Gigi and Isla taken care of, because I know that they mentioned wanting a match. What's our commissioner goal? Rest your primary solo champions. So they don't want Roman on the show. They don't want Roman or Bailey on the show. What if we have Randy call out Roman, and what if we have Liv call out Bailey? Are we still good? We're still good. What's the card that we get? 30 ring XP. That could go a long way, especially for changing some of these classes. Could definitely be of service there. Let's put Tiffany Stratton on the card. It's about time she gets her debut. Maybe we have her debut against Lyra Valkyria. Why not? We'll have that the upper mid card. Lower mid card, what should we have here? Can't use our tag team champions. Well, maybe that's the thing that we can do. Maybe let's have a tag team rivalry You guys can call out those guys. Actually, no, we can still do a triple threat. Let's do a triple threat. Karrion Kross, Briggs and Jensen. Why not? That match will probably stink anyway. We'll have it at the lower mid card. So a pretty standard card. Really just trying to build our rivalries in the promo section here. Trying to get a rivalry for the U.S. title. Hopefully Bray Wyatt doesn't get hurt. Usually it takes lower 30s for that to really even be in consideration, especially for a normal match. So let's take a look. Let's see. Do I really think this is going to be the best match to start? I'm going to put Tiffany and Lyra to start. I have more faith that they'll put on a better match than Gigi and Isla. But we're in Hartford, Connecticut this week. Let's get it. Tiffany versus Lyra. And it's Lyra on top. A disappointing match. Oh no. I shouldn't have switched it. I should not have switched it. Randy and Roman are building at least, but dang, that's going to stink for the drama curve. Josh Briggs. Karrion Kross and Jensen have a rivalry, but Josh Briggs comes out on top in a disappointing match. A weak promo from Liv Morgan to Bayley, but the rivalry grows. Gigi and Isla give them their rematch, and it's Isla on top. And this is a very disappointing match card. Very disappointing match card. All the rivalries are growing so far. Hopefully we can end this week off with a banger. Logan Paul, Bray Wyatt, U.S. title on the line, and Logan retains in an okay match, and we get the rivalry. Man, we are struggling to start the show so far, or start the series rather. WWE Championship on the line again, and Elton Prince retains against Kofi and Veer Mahan. Insane. Big E with a charity promo. Damian Priest, Luke Gallows are also continuing to build. All these rivalries are building. Good match. We will not be competing with SmackDown this week. Got the tag champs, Rhea and Blair Davenport, taking that one. And Rhea is also the women's champ, so she's a double champ. And this time, America Made, bootleg America Made, takes the tag titles from Tyler Breeze and company. Not the competition we want to see ourselves going up against. We have the all disappointing match card pretty much. So pretty much any decision that these shows make will have a better outcome than what we did this week, I'd say. Unfortunately, Johnny Gargano and MVP, even that disaster fest of a match, got a 2-star. That's disappointing on our end. Asuka and Valhalla against the new tag champ, Shayna Baszler, Candice LeRae, Angelo Dawkins, Duke Hudson, all this stuff. Little tag team call out, no rivalry further developing there. Indy Hartwell, Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Io and Zelina continuing their rivalry here. It's getting better. Baron Corbin. And then we have Ivar and Stax Lorenzo for the TV title. And this is just, they're playing hot potato. They're playing hot potato with that title. And you call it a good booking, but it was awful. 1.5s across the board. I mean, we're stacking up our money here. 40,000 fans. Not a very good match, but Kross and Jensen livened it up a little bit by going at each other. Josh Briggs proved himself. Isla Dawn and Gigi, what a great rivalry. Why did they get it a 1.5 star then? What are we talking about? Tough on our end. We're going to have the lowest. WCW only had 43. We're not totally in the crapshoot here, guys. We are not totally screwed. The gap is widening, though. We're about 20,000 fans behind both WCW and SmackDown, with ECW leading the charge here, up by 30,000. And Bray is not feeling 100%. He wants to take 2 weeks off. Yeah, I mean, his rivalry's not going to be ready for the PLE anyway. We'll give him the rest. I'd rather keep his morale high, keep him uninjured so he stays with the roster. Isla Dawn, happy to get the rematch. Absolutely. Yeah, he wanted 2 weeks of rest. He wasn't going to be ready for the PLE. He only had 28 stamina. So heading into the next episode, we have $132,000 to play with. Next episode will be one more week and then the Hell in a Cell show, which I'm hoping we can turn the tides around. We'll have some rivalries, hopefully at Max. We'll have Randy and Roman at Max. We'll have Liv Morgan and Bayley at Max, hopefully. I'm honestly not feeling too bad about it. Not as many rivalries as we would have liked to have developed, but it's all right. We'll make do with it. But like I said, not the best start, but we'll climb back into it. We're not out of it. It is early anyway. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit of a struggle fest, but next week we're coming for vengeance. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and a comment if you'd like to see more. And like I said in the last episode, the trade deadline will be coming up after Hell in a Cell, so I would love to see who you guys would want me to trade for if possible, who you'd want me to trade away. Would love to try and create the matchups that you guys want to see in this series. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.